Hello, my lovelies, and welcome to the Dixie Belle main page. I am Crysta from Litter to Glitter. I am out of Garland, Texas, the great state of Texas. So glad to be with you guys here tonight. You may have seen in the description, it said belly up to the bar with Crysta. I even have on my Whiskey Help shirt and my day drinking hat. So let me show you what we're going to be working on tonight, because we're actually going to be working on two different projects, but wanted to make sure that we are good to go. There we go. It's refreshing so I can get up the comments here. We are actually going to be working on Woo, hello, and I did not turn that down. I have on my Whiskey Help shirt and my day drinking hat. Actually going to be working on Oh, hello, and I did not. There we go. Sorry about that. Yeah, welcome to my day, guys. I actually dropped a 16 ounces slick stick today. Dropped it, top fell off, busted all over the studio. It's one of those days, but welcome to it. So first up, let me know where you're from, where you're watching at. First up tonight, we have literally a bar, okay? We're not at the bar. We're going to be working on a bar. So let me move this way. And I've got this bar on a roller furniture cart. So this is actually the front of the bar. And it opens like this. And then spin it around here so you can see the back of it. There you go. So we are going to be working on the front. I've already done if you guys watch me, follow me, you know I always do what I call a crumb coat. And that is a very thin coat initially. And I let that dry. And we are going to go back and start on the finished coat now. And this is a custom for a customer. And so we're going to be doing this. Now, this is in peacock. Now, after I get done with my second coat and let that dry, I'm going to clear coat it. And then I am going to use the grunge glaze on it to antique and take this peacock down a little bit. We won't get to that tonight. But we will be painting on this a little bit. Second project is this guy here. Isn't that adorable? It is an antique bookshelf, and I want to lighten it up. So when I say lightened up, I know that the outside is pretty dark because this is in the navy, but on the inside, we are going to be using blueberry. So real quick, let me know which project y'all would like to work on. Would y'all like to work on the peacock bar or the in the navy blueberry shelf? So let me know which ones you would like to work on, and I will jump on that one first. So let me know. So just so you know what we're doing with this one, I am doing in the navy on the outside. And as you can see originally, this is solid wood. It's very, very dark. It does have the leaded glass in it. And on the interior, we are going to be painting it in blueberry. So when people are looking in, the problem with this bookshelf is that it is so dark. So dark that when you put something in it, it just kind of gets swallowed by it. So I figured if we did in the navy on the outside and blueberry on the inside, it'd still be blue. It's two beautiful blues, but the light blue on the interior, whatever you put up against it would pop. So let's see here. Bar, bookcase, both, peacock bar, bookshelf. Why don't we do this? I've already got, excuse me, one coat of in the navy here. I'll do real quick blueberry on the interior, and then we'll move over to the bar. What in the world is going on? So I am going to put this up here so I can see your comments. Stay. I am going to move this one you guys over there. And then that way I can get my Mr. bottle. And I have already stirred up my paints because I want to make sure I get all the ooey gooey goodness out of the bottom. When I do my paints, I use a craft stick and I stir from the bottom. Or one thing that I do a lot of is I take crafting marbles, the little flat marbles, you get a bag of them at the dollar store, put one in and shake it, because even though you are shaking with that marble in it, it helps if you're shaking the paint. So let's get this. As you can see, like I said, this was extremely, extremely dark. And so again, guys, I'm still one-handed. I go to the doctor in a few days. Hopefully they will let me take my cast off. I'm getting better. I can hold things, but I just can't use that thumb. So let me show you. We're just going to go. And blueberry is not a widely used color, but I think that it is a gorgeous color and it should be used more. It is a fabu color. I love it. I love it. I love it. And again, I'm just doing my crumb coat. This is solid wood. Gave it a really, really quick, after I cleaned it, it didn't need much of even a sanding on it. So that's what we're working on. Hey, Helena is all the way from Ireland. And we've got, let's see here, where else is everybody from? Let's see, we have Maryland from Southern Illinois. And then I see in the Navy bookcases and all that stuff. So I can't see where everyone else is from, but thank you for joining me tonight. It's Saturday night. Tomorrow is Mother's Day. So happy Mother's Day to all the mommies out there. I hope that you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. So give me a thumbs up if you're a mom. Let me know you're a mom. Give me a thumbs up if you're a mom. Even if you're a fur mom, if you've got fur babies, that counts. So Stephanie is from Alexandria, Louisiana's on with us. Mary Ann is from Iowa. We've got Maggie all the way from Australia. It's so fun. One of the things I love about doing my Dixie Belle videos is seeing where everyone is coming from. And it's amazing through the power of technology how we can we're all here together. It's Saturday night in the US and we can all hang out together and do something that we all love doing. This has been the hardest part, is that since I don't have two hands, I usually have my Mr. bottle in my left hand and I am painting with my right hand. And I can't do that. And that has been the biggest deficit that I have had to deal with since I broke my thumb, is working one-handed. So I think that this blueberry is absolutely going to liven, soften. Well, I shouldn't say liven. I mean, because this thing's pretty lively. But it is going to soften up the shelf to the point that now when something is placed on it, that whatever is on the shelf is going to pop. So the Dutch pottery, that is that cobalt blue and white, I think a collector that has something like that would absolutely pop up against this. So I love blueberry, such a lovely color. Yeah. It's not a color that a lot of people are using, but it is such a gorgeous color. And it is especially, I love to use blueberry in blends. It's one of those colors that when you add it into a blend, it almost gives the paint a opalescent style to the paint, especially when you place it up against, like in the navy and cobalt blue. It just kind of almost glows up against those colors. It's gorgeous. But of course, you know, I'm a little different. And there's a lot of popular colors and they get a lot of love. But blueberry is one of those colors. Like I said, it's not used a lot, but it should be. And like I said, when you mix it into a blend, gorgeous, gorgeous in a blend. I wish I had thought about that before I started this, because I would have blended with it so you guys can see what I mean. It is amazing. It is amazing. So can you guys see already? This is just my crumb coat. I will definitely go back and do at least another coat over top of this, but just in this small amount of time and not a lot of blueberry. Now, I don't know if I did the door all the way yet. No, but can you see the difference? Whereas it was this color, the solid wood, and then I painted this in the navy, that having that blueberry in there is like, there's no lights in there. That's the thing. There's no lights, no nothing. This is, you know, in my shop, same thing. And, oh, Andrew, you wear your grunt style? I love my grunt style. So it absolutely livens it up. And because it's up against this dark color up here and the light is back here, it really does pop. And whatever you put in there is really going to pop too. So beautiful tones. Hi from Portugal. Alice is in Portugal. The Delft is the name of the Dutch collectibles. Yeah. Hey, hello, Christy. So Connie is in Waco. Girl, I'm just north of you in Garland. You come up and see me. So my shirt says whiskey helps. And I've got on my day drinking hat. So, you know, if you're just joining and you weren't at the beginning of this video, I actually told you guys how I dropped a 16 ounce of Slick Stick in my shop today. I had just opened it. And me being me, I just lost grip on it because I had it in this hand like this and I lost grip. And of course I didn't learn because I'm back to holding, and it plopped and the lid popped off and Slick Stick went everywhere. Oh my God. Yeah. So I spent about an hour and a half today cleaning Slick Stick up off my studio floor. And so how's your day going? So, yeah. And I am going to do this inside ledge in the blueberry as well. Now, I know that I'm getting here, but this is just my crumb coat, so it's not a big deal. Oh, there's Deb. Yeah, Deb sent me pictures the other day. Hey, Deb Olson. She's here in Garland as well. And she is a amazing furniture artist. And she sent me pictures a few days ago. Yeah, she dropped a jar and paint went all over her studio. So Deb, girl, I feel you. I'm with you, girl. So oh, geez. Dixie Belle, are you on? We've got a troller. But that's all right, you know. I tried to get it on my tablet and it wouldn't let me. So, but yeah, as you can see, just doing my crumb coat. So actually, let me move you guys back and down a little bit. You can see the difference here with the blueberry. And then you can also see here where it's darker. And then you can see the difference in the two and how much that blueberry up against in the navy is going to make that inside shelf go, hi, I'm here, instead of it just kind of being whatever, walk on past me, don't notice me. And so there you go. So let me, I'm going to move down I'm going to have to sit on the floor. Oh, I'll never get back up. Oh, this is going to be a beautiful thing. Oh. So, oh yeah, that blueberry looks amazing. Love it, love it, love it. And it's going to look so fabu. Definitely lighten it up. Definitely give this antique bookshelf completely new life. Let me move this down. So, hey, from New Jersey, was at my retailer today and going to another Saturday for silk, first time using it. You'll love silk. Of course, there's a lot of projects silk is perfect for, and other projects I still use my chalk mineral paint. It really depends upon your project, depends upon whether or not I recommend silk. But silk is absolutely wonderful. It is a great, great paint as well. So if you are a retailer for Dixie Belle, please put in your links so people can find you, your Facebook link, and hopefully we can get people over to your local retailers. If you don't have a local retailer, you're welcome to reach out to me. I will be happy to ship to you guys. Also, up in the comments is my affiliate link. By using my affiliate link, that allows us retailers who do videos to get a percentage of the sales from our affiliate link, and that helps us bring you guys bigger and better content every time. So any and all use of my affiliate link is greatly, greatly appreciated. Man, that really lightened it up. So happy. This piece actually we got at an estate sale about, oh gosh, I was going to say 3 or 4 months ago. And it was just so dark. I did not know what to do with it. And then tonight it just hit me with I was looking at paints going, and I thought to myself, ooh, yeah, in the navy and the blueberry on the inside would look amazing together. So that is what. So don't be afraid if you guys have pieces in your house or in your storage or garage or wherever, and you see them and you go, oh man, that's a pretty piece. And it was gorgeous when I first saw it. And I thought, wow, it's solid wood. It's got the original leaded glass. It's got the original hardware, even have the original key to it, guys. Right here, right there. It's got a skeleton key. It's gorgeous. So I knew when I saw it, had to have it, even though I didn't know what I was going to do with it. I knew I had to have it. And so it sat for a couple of months, and then it finally talked to me and said what it wanted, and here we are. I'm giving this bookcase what it wants because it finally talked to me. Let's see here. So somebody asked, what is silk? If you research on the Dixie Belle page, or you can go into just search and put in silk SILK paint, and you can go over to the Dixie Belle's website. It is a brand of paint that Dixie Belle also has released. It is a completely different formulation from the chalk mineral paint, which is what I'm using on this tonight, and I'll also be using the peacock on the bar. It is beautiful for your clean one color pieces, and they're available right now in 20 colors, and they're very, we like to say they're HOA approved colors right now. They have been described as being very Hampton like. They're perfect for your one color, very clean, very smooth finishes. And it's just amazing. And I thought to myself, I don't know if I'll ever, first time I tried it, I was like, oh yeah. It is a learning curve. It does spread differently than Dixie Belle does. You do not use a mister bottle with it, which is a big learning curve for a lot of people. Because when I use silk, I put my mister bottle in the other room. I am so addicted to my mister bottle, I put it in the other room. But it is beautiful, beautiful stuff. And so as you can see, and I don't want to adjust my camera all the way down, so I will come back and paint the base of this, the bottom shelf of this tomorrow. But I wanted you to paint the inside of the door in the blueberry. So when it is open, all the blueberry will be there. But when it's closed, my mister bottle, you can see the difference that blueberry on the interior did with in the navy on the exterior. So I actually painted this side more with in the navy. So let me just move it this way so you guys can really see. This is the original finish here and how dark it was. And then in the navy, and then with the blueberry inside. So now whatever you put on the interior is going to be, hey baby, look at me. It's going to be great. It's going to be faboo. Cannot wait. Yeah, blueberry, Zan, you are so correct. Blueberry is absolutely a happy color. So I'm not sure. I didn't see about, somebody said, what about not wood like IKEA furniture? Are we still discussing silk? Or are we discussing the chalk mineral paint? Girl, everyone will be painting blueberry after tonight. Love it. Yes, I hope they do, because I love blueberry. I think it is a fun color, and it's not a color, like I said, that you see a lot, but it is so fun. And it's not it's not going to smack you in the face and be so overpowering. But it's just a happy color. It's so happy. It's really a great contrast. Thank you, Deb. I love it. Love it. So from this to in the navy and blueberry are on the interior. So are y'all ready to belly up to the bar? You want to go play with the bar now? What do you think? Y'all want to go play with the bar? So, all right. So I'm going to be moving back over to the bar. So give me just a second. Won't take me long. Because I've got brushes and everything set. Because I didn't know which way we were going to go. Oh, I told you this was not going to be good, me getting off the floor. But y'all made me do it. And so there is the bar. And, why did y'all make me move? Okay, so now, here is my peacock. Let me actually move you guys there and get my rolly cart and my mister bottle. And so let me pull you guys in for an extreme close-up. Wayne and Garth, sorry, had to. because this is what my crumb coats look like. This is my first coat, and that is why I call it a crumb coat. If you guys have been following me for a while, you may have known that I was in the military. I was actually a trained chef in the military. And so when you are icing a cake, your first coat is called a crumb coat because it's not your pretty coat. And it's not supposed to be your pretty coat. It is supposed to be your messy, give it something to adhere to coat. And so that's why I call my first coat a crumb coat. And so there you go. That's why I call mine a crumb coat. So like I said, this is a bar, and I am going to be doing my second coat in Peacock on this. And like I said, this slides out. Now, my customer wants this to look distressed. And so I'm going to be using a combination of wet distressing on this as well as some glaze on this. And I have discussed with him that in these moving parts, I will put a crumb coat in there, but on these moving parts that the paint will eventually get off of it because it's going to be worn. It's a worn area. And he said, I figured that's why I wanted it to be a distressed look. So if it does wear down in those moving parts, then it's not going to affect the overall appearance. And so that is what we're going for. And so I am really looking. Thank you, Amanda. She said, thanked me for my service, and it was an absolute pleasure. Sue King Rose, I'm not sure who he is, but I hope Dixie Bell is on and they can block him. So I've been watching, trust me, but I can't because I'm live. It won't let me do anything. Yeah, not appropriate. So anyway, let's get back to this. So Peacock is another happy color. And for myself and other furniture artists, I am so glad that spring has sprung, because right now all of my customs are bright, vibrant, beautiful colors. And so sometimes in the middle of winter, you do get a lot of whites and just, I want it white and I want it white, or you kind of get taupe all the time. And so when spring rolls around, that's when people are looking for color again. And I am so thankful. So I won't have to do another solid white piece. I don't think I have booked for probably 2 or 3 months. So happy. So that is wonderful. And so what I'm doing is I am laying my paint on just a little bit thicker, because what I like to do is I like to bend over and pick up my Mr. bottle. Take my Mr. bottle after I put it on, mist it, and then kind of feather it. I let my brush do the work. I don't work for the brush. The brush works for me. Just very lightly go over to get brush strokes out. And by misting it, it allows your paint just to go on extremely smooth. And so if I bring you in, well, I don't even have to bring you in. You can definitely see the difference between my crumb coat and my top coat of paint. So Rachel is tuning in from Sydney. Love it, love it, love it. So I will be going all over this piece again. This is going to be my top coat. And if I need to in areas, I will go back and do a third coat. But I like to paint very thinly. I am a notoriously thin painter. I own it, and I will take it any day of the week and twice on Sunday. It's the way that I paint naturally. And I enjoy it because I don't have to worry about runs and going back and fixing those. I can concentrate on how much I love it. So, there. There you go. And I'm not worried because I am going to go back and paint the top. Like I said, everything just has a crumb coat on it right now. And if you can, I completely recommend that you get yourself a furniture dolly to put your piece on. And so you can just easily see right. Look, Mom, no hands, no hands. I am just moving it with my foot underneath of the dolly and moving it around, which is great because you can do that in your shop or your area and not have to worry about trying to, especially for me, my work area is extremely small. And so instead of me having to maybe get completely around a piece, then I can just put it on a furniture dolly and move it around. And again, have that dolly work for me instead of me working for the dolly. So it is a lifesaver. So again, there you go. And then I am going to hit it with my Mister bottle. See if I saw some questions. Hey, Donna, I'm so glad. Hey, Ann from Indiana is on with us. Kendra's in Brandon, Florida. Just came in. What color are you using? So this is Peacock. And give me just a second to thin this out, and I will take you back to the other project we worked on earlier. So if you're coming in or you're watching the replay, please type in #replay. Appreciate that. And then, oh, that is so Fabu. 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 Would love for you. So like I said, if you're watching on the replay, and I will recap because I don't even know what time it is. I've just been on here having me a good old time. So it is, okay, yeah, we've got plenty of time. But if you're just coming in, I am doing this. Okay, Amanda, no, I am doing my second coat of Peacock on this bar. And if you missed the first part of the live, I worked on a antique bookcase curio. And so and then what I did was I did in the navy on the outside because it was a very dark wood, and I used blueberry on the interior so that when you're looking at it, whatever's in the case now will pop. And so let me turn the camera around real quick to that piece. As you can see, this is one coat of in the navy. And then when you open it up, it is the color blueberry. You can see how dark this wood was prior. And so everything that was in there, you just kind of missed it because it was just so dark. And so going over the natural wood in the navy with blueberry on the interior. And then we are doing our second coat of paint on the bar. And then again, my rolly cart, I can just move it. I'll put that back in because I'm not going to be doing the top. There you go. And I can move it further that way. So what I'm doing is I'll show you, somebody asked about what I was doing with the Mister bottle. Let me make sure I got you guys in frame really, really well so that y'all can see up close how I do this. So, there you go. I use on my second coat, I load my brush a little bit more than I do on my crumb coat. And I'm not sure if you see, but I've got some brush strokes because my paint is thicker on this coat. And so what I do is I lay down my paint. And then when I'm done kind of laying it on, to get the brush strokes out of my paint. Now, this is an important thing. A lot of people see us and they see us misting. This is not a regular spray bottle like you would use for cleaning supplies or the spray bottle that I have my white lightning in when I clean a piece. A mister bottle is a fine mist bottle. It has a different sprayer nozzle on it. And it's kind of like, it's exactly like the ones that hairdressers use when they're working on your hair. So laid it down, and then what? Oh, I did not do that centerpiece. Y'all are a bad influence. I was going good, but talking to y'all. So I just missed it down. You can see it's not a, it's just a mist. It's not a spray. And then you go back, and I just very finely thin over. I let the brush do the work. Again, I make my products and my items work for me. I don't work for them. So just very lightly go over my area in a straight of a line as I possibly can, and feather it out. And so it reduces your brush strokes. I hope that that answered your question on the mister bottle and why I was spraying it. So y'all are going to laugh at me. Do y'all see this? This is how I've been in my shop with my mister, is that when I get done, I tuck it underneath my arm because I can't grasp it with this. Hopefully, like I said, hopefully in a few days, they will allow me to take the cast off. I am hoping. So let me, wow. Let's see here. There we go. We'll get to this side. Like I said, it's only rolling part, so it's not difficult. It's just sometimes it wants to roll further than I want it to roll. So let me get my peacock down to this side. You see I'm putting it on thicker. Getting that edge, kind of edging this way as well. Now, someone asked me today, how do you get into this little crease? Well, here you go. This is how sometimes if I'm using a larger brush, I just go and I get an art brush and I load it, and I will get into that crease, because sometimes my bigger brushes don't want to go into it. And if I hit the sides and it overlaps, it's not a big deal. So I'll do that first, because when I go back over it with my brush, now my interior in that crease is filled and it is smoothed out when I go back over it. And I am using the Dixie Belt Mini Angle. It's my favorite brush. I've got girlfriends that swear by the ovals or the rounds. I've got the Scarlet is phenomenal as well. Love the Bastang brush. There's so many great brushes, but by far the Dixie Belt Mini has always been my favorite. Either the Mini or the Mini Angle, but really the Mini Angle for me is just so versatile. And so that is my brush of choice. See, I'm going to comment. So you missed. Hello, Lisa from Ontario. Susan's on from Vermont. Yeah, I wrestled. Somebody asked how I broke my thumb. I was wrestling with a solid oak bookcase on the back of a trailer. It slipped its tie down strap. So my son and I pulled over on the side of the road to get it back up on the trailer. And when we did, it slipped out of my hand and slammed my hand in between the solid oak bookcase and the railings on our trailer and snapped. It didn't break the joint. So I'll show them this. You can tell I've been working today, guys. I've got like 5 colors of paint on there. But I did not break this bone, and I did not break this joint. I broke this bone in half. So clean break, luckily. If you ever want to, I'm lucky. Yeah, it was a clean break. So, like I said, it's been about a month and a half now. So I am hoping that when I go back to the doctor this week, that they will allow me, that it's healed enough to where I can throw this brace away, because that's what I want to do with it. I want to throw this brace away. And so this is the other side of the bar. It's got a cute little wine rack in here. And I have not even crumb coated in there yet, just because I'm dreading it. I don't want to. I would say they can't pay me enough, but obviously they're paying me enough, because I will paint it. I just don't want to, so I didn't do it yet. But I did crumb coat in here, drawer, crumb coat in here, and I will be doing the interior over here. I did do the back of this door, and down there I will also coat. But also, y'all saw how difficult it was for me to get off the ground, right? I didn't feel like doing that earlier. Didn't want to. So, and I see that my husband's on. I'm in trouble because he doesn't know the other piece that I painted. Should we show him, guys? So, hey. Oh, hi, Shorty. And hey, Wendy. So, I will show the other piece that we worked on, because my husband doesn't know I was painting that, because that's actually for him for the shop. He doesn't know that I did that. So this is a bar. And so I'm doing the second coat on the bar, but we are finished with that. And I will go over and show you guys the other piece. So this is an antique curio bookshelf that was very, very dark. Let me pull you guys over here so you can see how dark this was. It was all this very dark wood here, even on the interior. And it sat here for about 4 months because I couldn't figure out really what it wanted. And so today I realized what it wanted was to be pretty inside so people can see stuff in it. So I painted the outside, not, of course, not done, and I've got to touch that up. But this is in the navy. And then in the interior, I used blueberry, and which is going to make the interior absolutely pop. Because before, actually, hopefully I can do this without losing my feed or covering up the camera. See, I did not get down on the ground and paint the bottom. So if you look at the bottom, you see how dark that was? I mean, you have to really kind of get in there to even see anything. And so if I show you the difference between the bottom and the top, what's painted with the blueberry on the interior, that is the difference. This is the original. This is in the navy, blueberry. And so really, it just is really going to pop. And then over here is the first coat of in the navy with the blueberry on the interior. Let me move around this way. And that is original leaded glass in there. So you can really see the difference, how color choice with a lighter color and a happy color like blueberry really, really makes a difference. So let me get my camera back up on my tripod. I am so proud of myself. I did not lose my feed by doing that. I usually do not take my camera off the tripod, but you know, So I will be back with you guys on the Dixie Belle main page in 2 weeks. Please go over to my Litter to Glitter page and follow me, because we do a wickedly good, fun video every Tuesday night on my Litter to Glitter page. And we also have lots of other goodies over there as well. We go live quite frequently. Would love for you to join us. I am Crysta from Litter to Glitter in Garland, Texas, and we are inside of the Plaza Garland in Suite N108. This is my studio as well as my shop front. If you're in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, you're welcome to bring in a door, a drawer, or small project piece. If you've got questions, you can reach out directly to me, and I'd be happy to answer your questions. If you're not local, please, by all means, find your local Dixie Belle retailer. They'll be happy. They are so smart. They are like Jeopardy smart, some of these other retailers, and they would be more than happy to answer your questions. If for some reason you don't have a local retailer, please reach out to me, and I will be happy to help you guys out. So I will see you back here in 2 weeks for another great video, and I will get pictures of these up as soon as I get them done. So I will see you guys in 2 weeks. Much love. Bye.